Hello and welcome to the coverage of the 18th annual West Coast College Open here at CSUMB on the Oaks Disc Golf Course. I am Gabriel Herrera.
And I am Nicholas. What is up, Myronians?
We got a great two matches set up here. First seed match with UC Davis, Andres De Loa versus Simon Crosby with UC Santa Cruz.
Vance Beyer from UC Santa Cruz and Devin Socedo. I don't know if I pronounced that wrong, but this is your second seed matchup.
Hole 1, getting straight into it. 240. This is going to be one of the easier holes out here, so hoping to get the birdie.
Out here on Oaks, this definitely seems like a must-get. I would say if you don't get the birdie, you will be losing a point. For those of you who don't know about this match play format, care to explain?
Yeah, so this is a college disc golf format where it's a team match play situation. So you have 4 players from each school going head-to-head in their respective seeds. And first, second, third, and fourth. And it's pretty much just a long weekend of disc golf, round robin, playing each other until there are the top 2 teams. And in this case, we have UC Davis and UC Santa Cruz. That's how this works. And here is Devin
to take an early point on Vance. Great spin, great pop, does not land.
He actually takes a point regardless. Vance was 2-metered. And this is Simon. Simon to take a point on Andres.
This guy is deadly with a putter, deadly with a driver. You can't give one up there or he will take a point, as you saw.
This is a big turnover. One of the harder birdies out here. And Simon puts a pretty nice move on that. That's pretty much what you want, what you're looking for.
Andreas looking to match. Does not seem to get it.
Oh, no.
Wow. The late turn
You
on
ate
that.
your words. You're scared to talk now.
We got the top 2 seeds all squared up with seed 2, UC Davis up, and seed 1, UC Santa Cruz up. Vance loves throwing destroyers. Maybe put something that turns over a little in the bag. Get that shape a little better. Just great up.
Making it look simple, but here's Devin. Already up 1 with a chance to make it 2. Awkward putt.
Definitely tricky. Little lean out.
Simon went long, which you don't see too often. Looks like he has to go over this bush. And he gives it a chance.
Andreas for the 2 to tie it up. Just low, just left.
And here we are on hole 3, par 4, another tough hole out here. You want to get over those trees in the middle, or to the left, or even to the right. And then you're going to have another big shot up to the basket over more trees. Simon kind of taking the safe play and just getting out there and to the left with some good height. Andres following nicely.
Devin going to more direct route, trying to get maybe over the trees, coming up just low. Really a big crush to make it all the way over. Vance looking to do the same and finds a similar spot in that tree.
Awkward spot here under the tree.
That's honestly great for that.
And he makes some progress up the fairway. And Vance was 2-metered.
Not Devin?
Yes, Devin made it to the ground. Vance did not.
With a good little scramble flick. Putting a little turnover move on this one. Flexing out a little early, but could be up there for a chance at birdie. Simon going big. And it is not looking like it's going to make it back. It can be tricky over there. Vance needing to put it close, put the pressure on the par save, and he does that.
Here's Andres for the point.
Great putt.
Back to all square. Great putt. And that is going to be Devin taking the point.
Miss or make, correct?
Yeah, I think so. Here we go, hole 4. This is a fun one. Playing up to the bluff. You don't want to be short. There's a big pit. That left side has some bushes and trees. You just want to put it up there, fade in, kind of just like that. There's a Merle up there. Little Easter egg, if you know him.
Devin, great shot. A little bit higher, that thing would have been parked, but a little bit higher, just like this.
I think that's Vance's
Wow.
Draco flying nice.
This hole is really right there, but it can be tricky. Throwing up, getting the distance right, getting the height right.
Ooh, just dropped. Last second. Good putt. Almost.
Vance to take one back. Cannot connect. Unlike Vance.
Simon takes the point with a nice bird. And they're going to push. And this is hole 5. Well, this is course hole 6. We started on hole 2, but hole 5 here in the long position. It's a crush up there to the left of the path. So something like what Simon did.
Yeah, really super hard to even just get a chance at the 2. Takes most of what anyone's got. Bogey doesn't come into play too much. Very open hole, but Vance putting a good move on that one. Low, if you can hit the road.
That road skip is
crucial.
sought after. Giving it a nice floater. And here is Simon with his big shot. For the birdie, drops it in.
Wow.
Rare birdie, I'd say.
Yeah, really a bucket list birdie just to even have a putt and then to connect so well. High right side. Here we are, hole 6, par 4, 506. Placement shot, avoid the invisible lake, which has no water but is OB. And the second one can be accessed in many ways. You can see it up there shining. That is a great group of shots right there.
Yeah, those went far.
A little left here. If it didn't go too far, it won't be too closed off. Gonna be similar. A little more left. Still could have options.
Going up and over is one of the ways you can access that green. Vance and Devin going that way.
Gabriel, as a former student, former Otter disc golfer, you have some history at this course. You have some history at this tournament. You care to share?
Well, I had the honor of playing this one twice while we look at Vance's putt through the trees. Chucks that one in there.
My goodness.
That's a great birdie.
To match. Cannot do it. Great birdie from Andreas, putting the pressure on Simon. Needs to hit this to hold 2.
Bang. Good show on that hole. But yeah, this is a super fun tournament. The great part about this college disc golf scene is just playing with kids across California. Even Oregon teams show up. This year, even Arizona State came, and just playing with some like-minded individuals and these bright young men and women. It's a very nice time out here and a beautiful course to do it. And this is hole 8, course hole 8.
7 for these guys.
It's, as you can see, there are a lot of trees, and you are almost always forced to get creative on this one. Nobody really got too far down the fairway on their first shot, except Devin had a great one. Here he is for the bird.
To go up 2 on Vance. Awkward from the knee. Just pulls it right a bit. Actually gives himself a tough comebacker, which he drives in the center of the chains.
And those will be cleaned up. And we will move on to the 8th hole. 345, right there on the edge of the imaginary lake. So there's OB right and a big bushy cypress left, which is practically OB if you get it in there.
Get past it, your foot.
As a member of this UC Santa Cruz team, it's worth mentioning that they are planning to head to nationals later in 2025, and fundraising is going well. And if you would like to support and watch this great team, which as you see Vance and Simon are a part of, there's going to be some others, a whole other second team. And if you'd like to support, there is a team store and a GoFundMe. You can find it through their Instagram. We might be able to link it in this video, but anything helps. They have some awesome merch, and yeah.
Vance able to lay up for the par to take a point. And Andres parked it for the point. Hole 9 is a nice little hyzer over these trees onto a nice green surrounded by oak trees.
Out here, this one can feel like a must-get with so many challenging holes. A stock hyzer seems very doable at a reasonable distance.
Vance and Devin all square after 8 holes. So we got a battle on our hands.
A good shot from Vance and another good shot from Devin. They are really going at it. Simon still holding 1. Can he hold on to it through 9? Wow.
He pretty much had the green light to run that with Andres right inside the circle. That's the fun part of match play, is if you're gonna lose a hole, doesn't matter how many strokes you lose by, so might as well try to throw in at all times.
And 3 birdies gets us all tied up after 9. Team 1, or first seed and second seed.
Yeah. Great battle on the front 9. We'll see them attacking the back 9 here, where one of the teams will come out on top.